Hello, you're welcome to my channel. In this channel, we talk about life abroad, career abroad, schooling abroad, and what experiences abroad and what you need to know when leaving your home country. If you're joining for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for the support. I love you all. Today's video is all about why I quit my first job in the United Arab Emirates as a caregiver. If you don't know me, my name is Banestin. So I'm going to give you the reasons why I quit my first job in the United Arab Emirates after working just for 10 days. I was employed as a live-in caregiver. So I was so excited having this job since I was new from my country. Within 7 days, I was hired for this. So everything they asked me in the interview, I could do it. I could work under pressure. I can do this, I can do that. So guys, take note of this. If you are new in the United Arab Emirates, please ask from others their experiences and take note of the positive side. Someone should not influence you negatively. So I worked in this house for 10 days as a live-in caregiver. On the 10th day, I had to quit. I said I am leaving. This is a question that you'll be asking yourself. Why were you quitting? Why did you quit? I quit firstly because it was my first time abroad. Coming abroad to meet a different culture and then start living with other nationalities and that are not even from the same continent, or people that were not from the same race. It was a difficult task for me because I could not tolerate their food. I could not tolerate the environment, and in fact everything about that place. It was not easy for me. I bet you if it's now, I will do this job over and over because I'm used to the environment, I'm used to the people, I'm used to their accents. But back then it was all strange to me. So I had to quit because we were not compatible. The second thing I had to quit this job for, the second reason why I had to quit this job was it was a live-in carer job. If you don't know what a live-in carer job, maybe you are watching me from your home country. A live-in carer job means that you are living in the patient's home. Where the patient is living is where you are living. So I had to do this job like I was 24/7 with the patient. Like if this patient didn't sleep, I won't sleep. Most of the times it was like I had 24 hours duty. I had 10 days straight duty because I could only nap for a while and I get up. It was so difficult because I had no experience with this. And also, a live-in caregiver, I found myself like I was in a prison. Seriously, guys, I won't lie to you. I like freedom. Yes. But when we go out of our country, because we need the finances, we can persevere in any circumstances if you can tolerate. But I could not tolerate this freedom because I found out that I saw that I would be like in a prison for 2 years. Because during the interview, since I was very anxious, I accepted that I will not be having off. I will not be this. Yes, my brother can come and visit me in that home. But after 10 days, I realized that I don't even know how the sun looks like, because I'll only shower, come back and be with my patient. I will only eat in the house, do everything in the house. So no freedom. I had to quit. Also, family pressure. The patient's family, they are more like doctors. They know everything. If you are a caregiver in the United Arab Emirates, you know what I'm talking about. Even if you are a nurse, you know what I'm talking about. The carers or the patient's relatives are more of doctors because they want to dictate on what you should do. At a certain moment, they wanted me to administer an emergency medication that it is not within my competencies to administer that, especially for the sake that I was not yet licensed in the United Arab Emirates. If you are not licensed in the United Arab Emirates, please take note of this. You are not authorized to administer medications. And even for those that are licensed and they don't have the RN license, if you are not licensed as an RN, you are not authorized to administer medications. So nobody should pressurize you to do things that when it goes wrong, you will be in prison. Take care of yourselves, guys. Please do what you know that it is within your competency. So at the point that I will refuse to administer a medication that is an emergency medication, you should go to the hospital or you invite an RN to come and do it at home. The person that is licensed, we start to fight over that. So I already saw that I cannot cope with that. I had to quit. Also, fear of the unknown. If you are a carer or a nurse of a patient in the house and something goes wrong, you have to report and give explanations on what happened. So my patient was on oxygen. My patient at a certain moment, my patient started deteriorating and I saw but I don't know, maybe I don't know what happened that the family really did not want to hire licensed nurses. Maybe they wanted to take cheap labor because they were paying me lesser than what the previous nurse was asking for. So at this point, if I stay with this patient and something goes wrong, I will be held accountable for. So I could not risk my profession at the genesis of it abroad. No, I had to quit. I also had no job satisfaction. The fact that I am working where everything is like, in fact, nothing is coordinated, because being a healthcare personnel, there is a chain that you need to follow. Somebody will not just go and bring some medications for you to administer, and so I did not find that chain of I did not find that in fact, the equation was not balancing. There was no the equation was weighing on me. So I had to quit because I did not have the job satisfaction. And then this one is also something that you find it funny, but I realized that maybe it's the first time that they are having a black live in their home. So the children were like, they were peeping at me. When they come, they'll peep at me and they'll run back to their rooms. Little kids, like 5, 6 years. It was the first time that they could see a black or what, I don't know. And then when their relatives come to see the new nurse that they brought, they will go and they're like, they're arguing over it. Why did you hire a black? So I saw it like it was some sort of racism. So I was not comfortable, though my employer was able to convince their relatives on, yes, she's competent enough, she can do her job, we don't care about the color, but the whole environment was not conducive for me. Because even my co-workers, they did not even want me to go out of my room. So I have to be in my room, from my room to my patient. It's like they don't even want me to interact with them in any way. So being very new to this setting and this type of environment, it was strange to me. I felt stigmatized. So it was up to this level. I had to quit. The 10th day, I told my employer, Mom, please, I wish to ask you a question. Have you done my residency? She said, I think we will submit it just immediately you complete 2 weeks, because you are still like, we are trying to see if you can cope with everything. I said, Mom, I cannot cope. I am quitting. I'm ready to leave now. She said, for real? I said, please, can I have my passport? I'm going. She said, please, can you just persevere? Let's get someone to replace you. I said, no problem. I accepted. I persevered. 2 days later, they got the new nurse to replace me, and that is how I left. If you enjoyed this video, please kindly do me a favor of subscribing. Please give a thumbs up to this video, share with your friends and family relatives, and leave a comment in the comment section. Watch out for the next video on how I got my second job in the United Arab Emirates and what type of job